Okay, so once a welfare and CPS and everybody else gets involved with a child, there's a lot of stuff that takes place once they become involved with them. And they act on the behalf of the child. But you got to remember, there's so much going on with this. And when COVID opens up, if you guys are looking for a job and you're in college now, I am telling you, get into CPS because they're going to be looking for tons of people, or the child welfare area. I'm telling you, because of COVID, mark my words, I don't need a crystal ball to tell me this, is that there's a lot of stuff going on, okay? Sometimes parents are unable or unwilling to help out their kids if the other partner is the one beating them or abusing them. It was really sad. We worked one case, and I could not believe it. Mom brought boyfriend, and it's so funny because step-parents, the majority of their step-kids get molested. It's so sad. They bring in a boyfriend. So in my case, they brought in boyfriend. Boyfriend's living with him at apartment. Boyfriend, there were some people over. Boyfriend goes to the back room to check on the 9-year-old little girl. And boyfriend starts molesting and raping her in the back. Okay, now, when you say rape, it sounds like brutal, holding them down, covering their mouth. No, these kids are groomed to like it, right? There's a lot that goes on, so they think this is a normal thing that they over and over. And don't tell your mom, because if you tell your mom, you're going to get in trouble. And then, on and on and on and on. They play the mind game, right? It's a huge mind game with them. So what happens is, in this case, the boyfriend goes back, starts raping the little 9-year-old girl, child molestation, right? Has sexual intercourse with her. And then mom walks in, right? What happens? Oh my God, I want to kill the guy, right? A lot of emotions are going on. People at the party call 911. He gets put in jail after he gets roughed up a little bit by the party goers, as it should be, right? I shouldn't say that, but if I caught somebody in that, God forbid, I don't even know what would happen with that. Okay, so he goes to jail. Mom is down there begging everybody the next day to let him go. Now, why do you think that is? Why do you think mom is down at the jail asking for him to be released? Please let him go. We're not going to file charges. That's part of your assignment, okay? I want to see what you think of the reason your opinion is she's asking to let him go, and see what we have. Okay, so watch this video here, and as part of the assignment, watch this video. I want you to tell me why, or what's the purpose in helping the child when they have a child crisis center. Okay, what is the purpose of the child crisis center overall? Okay, so tell me that. And then the challenges involving investing in a child and maltreatment case, right? You got to protect the child, right? Because that's the biggest responsibility. You don't want to leave them in an area where danger exists all the time. So danger exists all the time. And everybody gets together, and you have to involve other agencies. My beautiful daughter just got back in the car from seeing her orthodontist. So here you go. Say hi to my daughter. All right, so the Halloween trick-or-treat. All right, let me just finish this up, and then I'll go. All right, so when you're investigating these challenges here, like I said, you involve other agencies, because not you alone are going to be able to follow through and make contact with the parents and CPS and get them the help necessary, okay? It's very hard to interview children, right? Because what's the average age? Under 3 years old. So then do they know right and wrong? Do they know the parts of the body? Like, oh, my daddy touched me here. Well, where's here? Is that private parts? Fondling. Are they able to tell them? Usually they involve a doll. A doll is given to them. So they say, okay, what does your daddy do with a doll? And you don't make it sound bad. It's because in that child's life, that's normal, because they've been brought up to this being a normal, because they're 3 years old. What do they know in the world, right? They don't know. So it's very hard to get them to tell what happened. and being able to understand, okay? It's really sad too when some of the children are ages 5 and 6 years old and they get caught molesting younger kids, right? This happens when there's family events and you got Johnny and Sally and everybody's so cute, 5, 4, 3, 2 years old in the house running around. Parents walk in and they see Johnny, 5 years old, molesting the little girl. Well, where's Johnny getting that from, right? How does he know? He doesn't know because that's usually happening to them overall, okay? And then the initial report, again, we talked about the reports overall. The reason it's down, because a lot of people are locked up, right? And a lot of stuff's not happening right now, but as soon as everybody gets let out to school, it's going to happen. Here's where we go with the dolls. We're talking about the dolls and what's happening, what do they do? And as a person, you have to act like it's normal. You can't you can't show any emotion like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this, right? Anything's happening because this child thinks this is all a normal thing because nobody's taught them any different, right? Nobody's taught them right from wrong, okay? And then they talk about all these things. You have to be the special skills where you're there. It's a long process. It's not going to happen in the first 5 or 10 minutes. Overall, it's a very long process, okay? Again, here's a poor girl who was assaulted and beaten, right? And who does this to a child, right? Children are going to be do some stuff, but you don't smack them across the face or do anything like that. Again, when you go out to the call originally, probably not going to see a lot of bruises or anything. It usually takes 2 or 3 days to develop, right? The condition of the home, you want to take video of the home to show the jury if it's a pretty bad neglect case, if a child's kept in a cage, and the child's only 3 or 4 years old, or they are made to be kept inside of a dog's kennel, you want to show all that. If there's feces and everything like that, you want to take pictures of everything that they're involved in, okay? And let me see here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop right here, and we'll upload the other one, and that'll be it. All right, we'll talk to you guys in a minute. Bye-bye.